really motivated us to understand our core responsibility. And you made it very clear to us that your office is only interested in people who will participate in terms of building the nation, working for the welfare of citizens wherever we're found. And we noted it with a very serious concern. And we felt as citizens, we must be ambassadors of the country wherever we are and represent your office and our nation where we are supposed to represent our nation. And we also want to thank His Excellency. When His Excellency arrived here, he called us for a meeting. During that meeting, he made it very clear that first thing he wants is the unity of Nigerians in Ghana. The second thing he wants is to make sure that the image of Nigeria is defended wherever, anywhere, anytime. And the third assignment was the issue of this trafficking of Nigerians into Ghana, and also what our people are suffering within the trade area, Nigerian traders. So we went back and resolved that we'll not wait for anybody. That we need to start the fight before we bring in our whatever concerns we have to your office. Because I believe that if something is being done, government can appreciate what is being done and see how to build upon it. So we put up a team, this wonderful team you are seeing here today, Your Excellency. Nothing we are discussing today was achieved without any of them. It was a collective responsibility. By the grace of God, we got a team that they are Nigerians. This is not just the only team. I can tell you, Her Excellency, that we have over 4,000 Nigerian girls, underage Nigerian girls, that are on the street of Ghana. Her Excellency, they are not here because they wish to be here. They are not here because they were told that they are coming for prostitution. Her Excellency, they came here not by their own way. People decided to trade in our own children, the future of our nation, for their personal benefits. And we, Nigerians in Ghana, have said that we will not allow that to be. That is what motivated us. And the first tip we got was about these girls. Our team went and led ambush within the area. They bring them every night to come for prostitution. Fortunately, we got 1, 2, 3 that led us to where the other ones were. Her Excellency, by the grace of God, we went there. We recovered and we'll be able to we got about 10 Nigerian girls in that house. And after that, the next day we went for operation again and we got one that will be leading us to other ones. Her Excellency, these children, which by the time you meet them and speak to them, they are less than 15, 16 years, Her Excellency. They were made to take oaths. They were taken to a malam. To the extent, Her Excellency, we have part of their body, this thing, their shape, the heads, other things that were taken from them. And they were forced to take oaths. They are traumatized.
Here in Ghana.
Yeah, in Ghana. They take oaths. They are traumatized, Her Excellency. The ugly part of it is that these children are extorted by men. They paid them 20 cedis to sleep with them. And these 20 cedis that they pay to sleep with our girls don't even know where this money is. That is to say, they are not doing it because they want to do it. Because people do things because of benefits. If they are being used to make money, and the money is not coming to them, it's obvious to show that these children were just being exploited by some devilish human beings who are not supposed to exist within our society. Her Excellency, we apprehended the particular guy, but unfortunately the wife was not around. The wife is not in Ghana, because we are made to understand by the judge that the wife was part of this matter. So we can look for her, because we want to make sure that we use this to set an example, so that other Nigerians who engage in this type of activity will stop. So we are going to get the girls. They are in safe hands now. Their ambassador is aware of where they are, by the grace of God Almighty. So that is what happened. Fortunately, when it happened, we communicated. And there's no single day you've not called us more than 4 or 5 times to know what is happening to these girls. And His Excellency, there's no single day he has not called more than 4 or 5 times. Your Excellency and His Excellency, this is what just Nigerians need. With the way you have reacted in this matter, and our ambassador here, I can assure you that every Nigerian in Ghana is committed to work with you and the Nigerian government to see what we can do to contribute to our nation to stop this crime. Thank you.
I would say we have faith in you. If you're united, we can achieve a lot more. And with the unity you have and leadership of purpose under your leadership, look at what we have achieved. Can we appreciate our And this demonstrates what we say about the diaspora. We can make a whole lot of difference. You didn't wait for anybody to give you money to go after traffickers. You didn't wait for anybody to say, okay, empower us. You've done what we should be doing as citizens, because this is about our children. This is about human capital development. You've saved these children, and I hope that this is the beginning of a prosperous and better life for them. So, but I hope that as we do this, and as I've been telling you, we need to have a permanent solution. I know that some time ago, some were also rescued in bits and pieces, but what can be the permanent solution to this trafficking thing? And I believe that, again, working together, we can achieve it. And we must declare a war against human trafficking in Nigeria. It's an epidemic, and our young girls are being destroyed. So we have to work together and declare this war against trafficking of our girls, our children, and be determined that every trafficker working out there must be arrested. As long as traffickers are working out there, human trafficking will continue. You said it. These girls did not come here to prostitute. They said they were going to be sales girls. And when people tell me, oh, well, they should know. No, it's not that easy. If they tell you, okay, you're going to work somewhere, and then you go there, they turn you into a prostitute. Although I do believe, too, that families, we need to talk to families. You know, ask more questions. Don't just send your children away just like that, particularly young girls. So the work has just begun. This is just the beginning. And trust that NIPCOM will continue to work with you to ensure that we achieve results. So this is a very significant result, and I thank you and I'm proud of you. And again, my message is always the same. Let's work as one united force, one united Nigeria. We can achieve a lot of results. Your Excellency, thank you very much for taking care of the girls. We look forward to seeing them. And already, I mean, Nigeria is buzzing. Everybody wants to do something for them. Imo State is here. The governor of Plateau also called yesterday, and I hope we can speak to them on phone when we see them. And we look forward to handing them back to NAPTIP, who will profile them. They're going to profile them. They're going to counsel them before they go back to their state. So our role is to hand them over to NAPTIP. NAPTIP must ensure the traffickers are arrested, named and shamed. I said it before, the way we see NDLA arresting drug carriers at the airport today, that's the way we should see them arresting traffickers. Why would somebody be traveling with 8-10 girls and you don't ask questions? Because we have the ECOWAS free movement. So NAPTIP, immigration, security agencies, take this as an epidemic. We can't watch and see the lives of young girls being destroyed through human trafficking. So let's join in this war and fight it together. And I know we can achieve the results. Thank you very much. And again, I appreciate all of you. I owe you Amala.
Our sisters and daughters that were here, because majority of them were from Imo, and we were really ashamed when they were calling Imo State, Imo State, Imo State. Some of us were hiding under the pillows, and we're like, my God, when did we get here? So out of concern of Her Excellency and His Excellency, they wanted us to come and bring those children home. I'm not going to go deep into it. I'll let Amara, who is the leader of this delegation, speak on that. But the most important thing is to eventually get them home, give them the counseling. Her Excellency has already prepared a place called the Deborah House for them. The councillors are already ready to counsel them. We already reached out to their families who are meeting today at the local government council to find out exactly what led to this. Because there's a family, there's something that happened. There's a disconnect somewhere. Either they allowed their children to go or the children were actually out of the home before they went. We don't know. So the families are having a meeting today, all of them from that Idato South area. They're all having a meeting today so we can know them and know the family dynamics. So sometimes it's just a little helping hand can prevent all of this. So we already, before we came here, we're already doing that. There are 3 councillors on the go. We're also supposed to take them for medical checkup at a hospital. The hospital is ready. So, like I said, I'm going to let the Deputy Speaker who led us here to kind of speak about that one. But I'm happy to be here. And thank you very much. I've heard about you guys and what you guys do. I don't know, only God will repay you. I don't think we can be able to repay you. But please, please, let us continue. And like our madam here had said, it is not just arresting them and bringing the ladies home. It is how do we stop this epidemic? How do we stop this with awareness, border control? There's a whole lot of things we can start doing gradually. Because if we can catch them and return them, catch them and return them, it will be a circle, keep going around. So we must have a way to curb this trafficking thing. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Your Excellency, Ambassador Adeoye, CEO Nico, Right Honorable Abike, Dabiri, and the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Mrs. Nkechi Ugwu, the Royal Highness Ezigbo Ghana, and Chief Callistus BOT Nido, and the NIDO President. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here mandated by His Excellency Distinguished Senator Ukuz Odima, the People's Governor of Imo State. He sent us here yesterday. We arrived yesterday. The issue at hand, the human sex trafficking of these young girls from Imo, gave him sleepless nights. And he mandated myself and the Commissioner and Ezigbo Ghana to do all we can to make sure that girls arrive safely in Nigeria. But we must first of all commend the embassy, NIDCOM, and NIDO for all they have done so far. We want to thank you for all you have done. The government and the people of Imo State really appreciate what you have done. So we are looking at the partnership with the states. It's quite unfortunate that about 85% of the girls that were discovered are from Imo State. It is not our nature. It is strange to us. That is why the governor had to be proactive about this particular incident before it blossoms into something beyond our control. And that is why we're here today. We have already laid down processes to reintegrate the girls back into society immediately, as soon as they get back home. So we're going to follow the process, the due process as laid, and I want to assure you of every cooperation from the government of Imo State. We want to salute you and thank you, and we actually acknowledge that this is selfless service that you have done so far. But Imo State is ready to provide the resources to make sure that these girls come back home. So thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Like I said, we are not going to wait here, talk. But our visitors, they want to see these girls. But please, I want to plead. I will not appreciate camera to feature those girls. It is not good for them. The little we have done damage. What has been on viral, social viral, is not good for them. Please, when we are going to where they are, I will implore cameramen to please stay outside. We've done enough damage by showing their faces. These are young girls, 14, 15, under 18. So the chairman and chief executive of NIDCOM, the representative of Imo State Governor, the Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Commissioner of Information from Imo State, our amiable who people normally call father, J.C. of Igbo here in Ghana, our indefatigable beauty chairman, Nido Ghana, the president, Nido Ghana, and every Nido officials that are present here. My colleagues from the High Commission, Mr. Holman, the head of Chancery, we want to thank you for finding time to also be here today. Like what the Nido chairman said, issue of trafficking has become a source of concern. Now, I will not even say to the federal government of Nigeria, now to even entire of West Africa. Nigeria and Ghana has now become a source and receiving end, for trafficking. And all of us must join hands together to curb this ugly trend. And this is why we need to commend we need to commend Nido for what they have been doing since my arrival in Ghana. Nido Ghana, they have been very, very exceptional. They are workaholic. In fact, this morning I was asking one of them, I said, do you people normally sleep? They are always up and down. Please, I want to commend you for your effort. And you see, this is what the federal government of Nigeria is saying. Development of our country has to start from within. And this is, you are laying good example. And I want to assure you that the federal government of Nigeria is recognition of Nigerian diaspora. The new foreign policy of Nigeria recognizes the 4 Ds. This 4D is diaspora. And the government wants a very structured and organized diaspora. And Ghana is an example of where we have very organized and structured Nido. I want to commend you, and I want you to continue in this spirit. Like I said, these guests, they are in the custody of Nigeria High Commission, and I want to, for our visitors, I want to assure you that the guests, they are hale and healthy, they are feeling fine, they are happy, and you will testify to that when you see them. Before we took custody of them, the Nido that rescued them, they've been feeding them, providing necessary support for them. And since we took custody, we have also commenced feeding them, taking good care of them, giving them support. But I will still want to say, maybe when we see them.
On behalf of the Director General CID and the Police Administration, I welcome the Nigerian delegation to Ghana, who are here to see to the welfare of their citizens, some of whom have been trafficked to Ghana and have been rescued, and the case is under investigation. What I want to say is that the case is being investigated actively by the Anti-Human Trafficking Unit of the Ghana Police Service. We take cases of human trafficking very seriously, and we treat it as a crime against humanity. So irrespective of the nationality of the victim, we are bound to act. It is on that note that we are taking this case seriously, and we are going to see to its conclusion. We are grateful and delighted that Nigeria has shown such a big interest in the case by sending such a high-profile delegation to come and see to it. And we will express our readiness to always collaborate with our Nigerian counterparts in the fight against crime, particularly human trafficking. So on that note, let me once again assure the Nigerian community in Ghana that the Ghanaian law is there for everybody and not only for Ghanaians. Thank you.
So, for what purpose, your name,
I'm Solomon, Assistant Commissioner of Police Solomon Aboninga Yawine, the Director Administration of the Ghana Police CID.
You talked about 16 more boys that were arrested. Can you share a bit more light?
Well, I think that those details may be with my.
We'll get it for you later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.